Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am filming this video in outright frustration. All of my footage from where I was setting up my journals for 2022 got corrupted. I lost all of it, and I had a nice 20-minute video between all of my journals. As it stands, I will take my time, explain things as best I can. Hopefully I don't move my phone around a little too much on the tripod. But, oh my gosh, that was so frustrating. Because that was supposed to be uploaded Christmas Eve day. Today is, and that is way later than I wanted it to be. So, let's get into this walkthrough real quick of everything. And I'm going to tell you guys about some of the things you can expect from the channel coming up here in the rest of the year. And I explain a couple things. Well, first, the main reason you're not seeing me do an on-face greeting today is because I have something going on my chin that I'm currently working to get cleared up, and I don't know how well it was going to show up in the screen, so I just decided to be safe and not have to worry about that. Because while I have never been, concerned with my blemishes, my injuries, my acne, my scars, all that, it's still just kind of one of those, this is just really awkwardly placed on my face. So, before we jump in, let me show you guys the Yule present one of my friends gave me. Haha! Can you hear that? Yes. These are very nice scissors for a gag gift of scissors. But I actually dearly like these things. These things are hilarious. I love them to bits. And these are going to be the official paper working scissors on the channel now, just because I know somebody's going to make a comment about them at some point. Okay, so we are going to start, yes, hello pretty, with my reading journal. And I'm just going to show you guys the cover page that I set up. So as you can see, lots of nice little collage elements, and I do not have to earn time to read, just read. This is a holdover from a prior relationship. My husband has nothing to do with that, just so everyone understands. But the only reason why I've been able to start reading again is because I realized I didn't have to earn time to read. If I've got laundry going, I can sit and wait for the washer and dryer to go off while I'm reading. It's not that hard of a thing. So, let me do a little bit more close up of some of these. Now, these papers and this washi tape are from the vintage themed subscription boxes that you can get from Your Creative Studio. Again, I'm not an affiliate with them. I just love their stuff. I'm not going to be getting anything from them this year because it's a no luxury spending year. And luxury spending includes games, and I'm actually going to be deleting 2 to 3 of my games, my mobile games that I don't enjoy them enough to hold on to them anyways. So, and then this right here is just some coffee stained paper that I had made that just ended up being really nice. This is left over from a gift bag. I keep so many papers, and then I've got several nice pieces of scrapbooking paper that I'm going to be using to set up pages for some of the books I'm reading. I love this one. And that's just that. That's the reading journal. Okay, I'm here. She's a little full. That's okay. So, we've got the little Archer and Olive notebook that I have been using for the last 3 months. And if you're doing pre-setups, you can fit 3 months and where you're pre-setting up your day If you're doing 1 page a day, you might only get 2 months. But these little ones, I actually love the size of. These are actually quite fun to work in. So that's that. Now, just so you guys know, you're not going to see bullet journal flip throughs at the end of the year. My journals end up with a lot of sensitive information, and I just don't have the time to sit down and figure out my video editing app to blur things out. And I don't have enough sticky notes to blur all those things out. So please don't ask me for an end of year flip throughs. It's just not going to happen. So this is my long form journal notebook that I've been using. It holds a lot of stuff in it that includes shadow work, which is basically where when you have a memory unrepress itself, or you find yourself overwhelmed with some kind of emotional thing and you're trying to figure out what's going on, you start writing. You know, I feel this way. Why am I feeling this way? I don't know. Let me think about it. And then you just kind of work from there. And I've got a 2022 distinction cover page that I made that I'm just going to washi tape in. So, on some scrapbooking paper. I have a lot of scrapbooking paper that I'm working on using up. So, there's that. And then once this one is actually finished, then I will be switching over into the regular journaling for a daily, monthly Bujo, because that's just more logical. Now, you guys are familiar with this journal. This is the master notebook, so to speak. And I've got the future log. Now, I can't show you guys anything involving January because there's already a lot of personal stuff in there for January. You know, my temp trackers in this journal, which I'm thinking next year when I set up the master notebook for the year, I'm not going to have the temp tracker in the master notebook. That should really honestly be in the daily, monthly. Now, I'm not going to show you how I've got January set up for my things, but this is the bill setup, payday setup. And by the way, those paydays are actually wrong. So I actually have to go back through with a whiteout pen and change all that. So we've got crochet pages right here. We've got my project list right here for the year. The RAV4 actually got wrecked about a year and a half ago, but with us trying to build, we haven't been able to really focus on getting it back up and running. And I've got plenty of pages for the projects over the year that are all going to be done in stages. The one was the last time I cleaned section. Wants and upgrades. Wants. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of those. Upgrades are pretty important if we think about them, because upgrades are not going to be luxury spending. Also, we've got the lessons section, which I will work on every Sunday when I do my review for the month, for that week, of what needs to be carried forward and what doesn't. So that's that. And this was just a little $4 journal off of Amazon. I've got another one from the same people who make these, which is in flowers. So I don't actually know how well these are going to hold up to everyday use, because I'm not going to be using it every day. But so I've got these guys right here. Stickers. I got this sticker pack from Walmart a little while ago. It was like $8 for a decent number of stickers that you can use for weekly and daily setups. And I'm using these guys for the most part in here my daily, monthly journal for the first bit of time. And the main reason for that, and this is the big one, you can see it fits pretty good in there. The main reason for that is because I'm working on because I was diagnosed with arthritis in this wrist and my right shoulder in late 2020. And I am giving these guys a break. I'm not doing any custom crochet for anyone else. I'm not taking orders. I'm not trying to do a lot of things that would put a lot of stress on this wrist because I'd like to give it a chance to actually start to heal. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze and then blow my nose, and I know you guys just love not hearing that at all. So this is my beginning of 2021 journal. And I didn't realize that the footage for this had been corrupted until after I went back to rewatch that video clip to see if I needed to add anything text-wise or voiceover-wise. I don't know what happened, but it was bad. So, here's my cover page. Yes, that is the Grand Canyon. Yes, I have gotten to see it. I got to see it in January when it was covered in snow. If you ever get to see the Grand Canyon, please go do it. It is totally worth it. It's extremely fascinating. There's a lot of educational buildings and stuff in the area. If you ever get a chance to hike the Grand Canyon, do it. Oh my God, do it. But if you really want to see this canyon in its full glory and really appreciate everything that's going on with this canyon, go see it in snow in like December, January, or February. When it has snow, it's just, there's something more stark and visually helpful in realizing just how big and amazing this canyon is. And just think, if Elon Musk is completely successful, here in about 25 years, we'll be able to go do the same thing with the canyon on Mars. That would be awesome. That would be so stinking awesome. All right, index. I do not have my pages numbered. It's just, every time I have ever tried to number my journal pages, it doesn't work out too well. So, I just have the things that are in here, no numbers. Now, do you guys remember these Dutch store things from the Archer and Olive Winter subscription box? I love these. I'm going to be making sure that I use a journal that is actually big enough to tape them into it. And you'll note, you've got this beautiful space right here underneath the calendar. So I'm going to be using that to write in my astronomy events for those months. And maybe a couple other things that are fun. Then you've got this beautiful blank space on the back that I just could not pass up on using. So, here are my resolutions for 2022. And yes, I messed up the E there, but I decided just to roll with it and have a little bit of fun with it just for smirks and giggles. So those are my goals for this next year. Pretty easy, right? These I should be okay with. Now, if I don't feel up to calling my mom and dad, I'm also going to be writing them just because I need to keep in better contact with my mom and dad. I've been absolutely bad about that. So, there's all this. And then so I actually had this filmed as I was setting this up, and that footage got corrupted too. Now this is meant to be a rolling page. Every time I'm going to be turning a page in this notebook, this one is going to come to that day. That way that is right there in front of me. Because all this stuff right here is important. And I'm pretty certain we're going to be able to accomplish it. But the no frivolous spending, no luxury spending is kind of important for this year. I will let you guys know in the next Plan With Me for February how that went. But you will not be getting to see how much money has gotten thrown into savings. So, yeah. All right, now, so here are my monthly trackers. And the self-care ones are pretty important. When you deal with anxiety, depression, and PTSD like I do, your self-care can suffer really, really, really badly. Like, you'll lose a lot of the good habits that you need to hold on to, like brushing your teeth and taking your vitamins. Remembering to shower. I don't think people realize just how much that impacts your mental health when you don't shower at least every 3 days, or take a bath every 3 days at least. You feel so much better afterwards. And when you remember that you are a human being who deserves to feel clean, it helps take any guilt you might have out of it too. Do people feel guilty for taking care of themselves? Oh yeah, all the time. All right, so here is January and Sunday. And you guys will note the stickers and the washi tape. Like I said, I'm trying to give my wrist a break. So decorating is not a priority because I have stickers. You'll note I've got these tabs cut because I did this in my December Bujo, was I cut tabs and I put the dates on the tabs, which I actually really, really liked doing. So, and then Sunday is going to be my reflection day, where okay, let's try to get X, Y, and Z done for goals. And then probably right here, hey, what worked for this week, what didn't. And this is literally just going to be my day to sit down and reflect. I've got Monday there. But starting that week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go through my day. I'm going to have tasks stuff probably on the side or in the center, kind of like this bar right here. And then my regular journaling and notes and stuff that I want to take throughout the day. And then at night, once Monday is over, I'll put in Tuesday with my sticker sheet and pen. Now in February, I'm actually thinking about using this backspace right here to set up some of my trackers. I mean, this is a beautiful blank space that I can completely utilize for whatever I want. And I am looking forward to experimenting with that in February. Okay, well, that is what I've got set up for January in 2022 so far. And I hope you guys did not mind that I wasn't setting things up on camera. We were just kind of walking through what I have done. Anyone who has ever done any kind of digital media work, you know how it feels when you go back and you look at what you've recorded or taken pictures of and you find it's just, nope. So, all right guys, I will catch you guys after New Year's, sometime between and this date, because I'm basically taking all that time off. I'm going to be doing several projects here in the studio, cleaning and finishing a couple things. And, well, I wanted to give my data provider that I upload my videos onto YouTube from a break, because I know they're probably a little bit cranky at me right now. All right, happy holidays, happy New Year's, and I very much hope that you guys are having yourselves being blessed, at least with this last week of 2021, with a gentle and not stressful week, because I think we've all earned it at this point. I'm Evelyn, your hostess here at the channel. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. I do hope you decide to leave me a comment, a thumbs up, maybe go hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you guys next year. The one time of year I can make that kind of joke and not feel bad about it.